Well, we've taken and cleaned up the layout a little bit. Unfortunately, I use this whole system up here to store junk on, and then it comes to the point where you can almost can't hardly run anything. But we're ready for the holiday season. On the top here, I've got my Ives 3240. I just got the motor back from Joe Mena. He completely rebuilt it. It was totally shot. And behind it is a set of Bing passenger cars. The Bing passenger cars came with this locomotive and that locomotive there. But they really line up good. They really line up good behind the Ives. Here's the baby brother of the 3240, 3239. It runs really well too. And then over there on the O gauge, we got a Lionel. Put all four-wheel cars on it. It really, really runs nice. Just picked this up from an auction at Stouts, the 390. It was a co-train. They had it broke up, sold the cars, sold the caboose, and I wanted the 390. I already had a real nice data stamped co-car. Wish I had two more in a black caboose, but I've got the caboose, but of course it's not an original. And then on the other side there, we've got we got a brass 54 with a series of 10 cars. And up in there's a 38, and it's got a series of 100 series cars. And something I picked up just here a little while back, an Ajax electric motor, DC. It doesn't do me any good to make it run because you can't see it run. It's so smooth, it's so quiet, it looks like it's just sitting there. But I run it on a double D battery, and it's fantastic. Sooner or later, I'm going to get its own power unit, and I'm going to get some stuff to hook to it. It's got a pulley on it, and we'll see what it will do. So let's see if I can get this fired up and not wreck anything. And we'll see where we go with it. There's the O gauge. There goes the Ives. I try to run this stuff slow, especially on the elevated. I sure as hell don't want it to take a trip off and over the side. Not after I spent the kind of money I spent getting that electric motor rebuilt. It was a house payment to get that done, but well worth it. See if we can get the 390 going here. Let's see what the 54 can do. Then let's see if we can fire up the 38. The 38's the hardest one to set the speed on. One moment it's running like a scalded dog, and the next minute it's just creeping along like January molasses. Never get tired of running this stuff. And I like it even more at Christmas time. I can only imagine what joy it brought to some kid back in the day. Not bad. I love this new 390. It's nice to have an original. I've got a reissue. In fact, what I find hard to believe is what I gave for this 390 was equal to or less than what I paid for this one here when it was first came out. And it's a good running engine, but it's nice to have the real thing. All right, guys. That's it for right now. Merry Christmas.